Okay, microphone check. Jolie, if you are listening, let Emily know that it's working or it's not. It's like Hockey Club Fairbanks. These girls are ready to roll. 5-minute warm up on the clock here for them, but our opponents, the Novas, have not hit the ice yet. So today's rematch is going to be against the North Okanagan Novas. This is the team that on Saturday we tied. Friday we tied 3-3. Five minutes on the clock for warm up. North Okanagan just hit the ice. Yesterday's game for Hockey Club Fairbanks was a win, which put them into fifth place of the 10 here in the tournament. So they got to wait to see who they were going to play here today. Novas yesterday ended up taking on the Victoria Reign, who we played and beat, and sounds like they may have beat them in a shootout. So it was 3-2 for the Novas against the Reign yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic off here for a few minutes so you're not listening to all the pucks getting snapped around. I'll get started in 4 minutes. All right, 20 minutes on the clock, and Fairbanks is ready to go. Again, this is a rematch with the North Okanagan Novas. Last time that we played these girls earlier in the round robin, the game ended in a tie. All right, the starting line for Hockey Club Fairbanks is going to be Macus, Austin, Paul with Gertson and Pello. These Nova girls had a game late last night. It sounds like they didn't get home until about 11 o'clock last night, so a quick turnaround for them. And first puck drop won by Hockey Club Fairbanks. Austin will take that one in. Picked up by the Novas. Poked away in the neutral zone, and Paul will send that one in. Macus is going to apply that pressure below the goal line. That's flung out by the Novas, and that's going to go all the way down. And Pello will pick it up. Pello cross ice to Paul. Paul misses that pass to Macus. Macus just outside of her reach. She's applying that pressure as Novas almost bobbled that puck. That one comes out to the neutral zone. Pello will gain possession. She's going to take that one in. She fires that shot. And that's off the goaltender's glove. Comes out to Paul. Sorry, that was Proudfoot. Murray fires that shot into the glove of the goaltender. Good pressure from Hockey Club Fairbanks. 19:01 in the first period. Couple shots here on net. Testing the goaltender early. Murray, Proudfoot, Reinheller, and Malone will line up. Summer Murray sends that back to Reinheller, but the pass too hot to handle. Reinheller is able to keep that one out, brings that one back, sends that into the neutral zone, and sent in by Novas, but again picked up by Reinheller. Reinheller tries sending that pass to Summer Murray, and Novas will pick that up and send that down, and we're going to have an icing. That next line is going to come out with Skylar Capel, Bianca Conley, Colby Lenzo, Becca Reinheller, and Macklin Malone. Face off in the offensive zone. Won by the Novas. They send that one around. Malone's there to pick it up. She fans on the shot. Comes all the way back down, and we're going to have another icing. 18-17 in the first period. Capel will line up for that face-off. Blocker side of the goaltender. That one won by the Novas. They take that back around their net. Put the brakes on. Pressure by Lenzo and Capel. Puck comes out in the blue line, and Gertson's there to fire that one back in. Takes a bounce off the backboards. Comes out to Conley. Conley to Gertson. Gertson fires that shot, and that's loose in front. Goalie was able to track that one. Pello on the far side boards keeps that one in. Puck comes near side boards. Lenzo will bat that one back in. Conley and Capel working together below that goal line. Picked up by Capel and poked back in by Pello. Pressure by Hockey Club Fairbanks here. Nova's now from below their goal line. Try and get that one out. It pops the stick of Pello. Pello, with that back check, was able to gain possession with some speed. Gets that one up to Lenzo, but the pass was Not a solid pass. Bergson gets that up to Lenzo again. That comes out to the blue line and fired wide by the Novas. Pello will keep that one outside. Novas from the blue line. Fire that shot again wide in the near side corner. Bergson applying that pressure. Lenzo at the blue line wasn't able to get that out of the zone. Got to get a line change here for these girls. Capel drives that one through and gets that one out into the neutral zone. Colby will be there. Pass near side for the Novas, right into the logo of goaltender Rhea Thompson. 16-26, easy stop by Thompson there. Austin, Mackus, and Paul will line up with Ryan Heller and Malone. Score is 0-0, 16-26 in the first. Won by the Novas. They play that back to the point, and they will send that far side corner. That goes off of Austin's skate and fanned on by Paul. Malone will get that one up to Paul. Paul will try hitting the pass in the neutral zone, but misses that one. Austin now picks that up, backhands it, gets that one to Paul, and we're going to have an icing as the puck goes all the way down off of Addison Paul's stick. We're going to have a face-off, glove side. Actually, we're going to go blocker side, Thompson here. Same group is out there, Austin, Paul, Mackus, Ryan Heller, and Malone. And Austin wins that one through, and Ryan Heller was able to knife that one in. Picked up by Malone in her zone. Bobbles the puck, comes out to the blue line, but Mackus gets a stick on it. Backtracks, gets it into the neutral zone. That's fired back in by the Novas. Ryan Heller will pick it up below her goal line. Makes that move. Paul's there. Gets that puck over to Mackus. Mackus through the neutral zone. Doesn't get a lot on it and sends it down deep. Novas will pick that up and into the neutral zone. Comes back up through from Malone to Mackus. Mackus with that pressure into the offensive zone. Then picked up by the Novas. They'll gain the zone. Looking for that pass, but misses that pass. But they pick that puck up again. And she gets through and kept aside by Thompson. Murray to Murray. Left for Murray. And it looks like Summer Murray gained that zone a little quicker than the puck did. Sammy made a move at the blue line. No moves at the blue line, Sammy. Murray, and Proudfoot with Gertson and Pello. That one won cleanly by the Novas. Pressure from Proudfoot forces that turnover. Pello will bat that one in. Comes back out to Pello. Pello plays that one in again off the boards. Novas will pick it up below their goal line. Looking for that outlet pass. And kept in by Sammy. Puck below that goal line again. Comes out to the blue line. Pello is there to keep that one in. Fires that one down low for Murray. For Summer. Summer to Sammy. Sammy fires that shot. It's off of the goaltender's leg pad. Summer now has that. Through the traffic. Fires that shot. And it's high and over the net. Sammy Murray. And Summer Murray coming together. That comes out to Gertson. Gertson fires that shot, but a stick was in the way. Proudfoot with that battle in front of the net. Getting beat up in front of the net, but she gets right back up. Good pressure. Novas regain that possession. They're trying to work it from below their goal line. They were able to chip that into the neutral zone and go for a line change. Pello to Gertson. Gertson walking it in, and she fires that into the corner. Fairbanks goes for a line change. Linzo comes out. Capel now picks it up in the neutral zone. Sends that one back in. Novas will regain possession. They fire that one in the neutral zone. And Novas kept out by Conley, and then Reinheller chips that one through the neutral zone. Possession goes back to the Novas here in front of us. Stick lift by Conley. She tries to keep that one out. Up comes the near side blue line and fired right into Thompson. 12:30 left in this first period, and the score remains 0-0. Capel, Conley, and Linzo will stay out there with Reinheller and Malone. That one won by Capel. Malone will pick that up, sends that around the far side. Picked up now by Reinheller. She tips that one out off the near side boards, but was behind Linzo. Comes out right in front of Thompson and tip to Capel. Capel will now get that one into the neutral zone. Novas will pick that up. Pressure by Colby Linzo. Novas will shovel that one in. They're going to chase, and Malone will get there first. Puts the brakes on, and puck is stuck on the back of the net. We'll have a full line change here. We're going Austin, Paul, Makis with Pello and Gertzen. 11:51 left in the first period. That one won by the Novas, batted around, and then they end up with the puck on their stick at the blue line. They'll fire that one in. Pello picks that up. She hits Makis. Makis will get a stick on it and get that in the neutral zone. Fired back in by the Novas. Again, Pello with that puck on her stick. Comes up to Makis. Makis hits Austin. Austin with Paul. They apply that pressure. Puck off of onto Makis' stick, and she fires that shot. Addison's there, and I think net came off the moorings. Again, we've had a lot of that here at this tournament for whatever reason. Not sure if the pegs there are just not deep enough or what, but that one won by the Novas, but pressure by Paul. Puck comes out to Makis. Makis wasn't able to get a stick on it, but we've got a penalty on the Novas. We're going to have a tripping call on the Novas, and the first power play of the game goes to Hockey Club Fairbanks. That next line of Murray, and Proudfoot will come out with Reinheller and Malone on that back side. Good opportunity here for the girls to put one in the back of the net. .10:56 remains in the first period. That one won cleanly back by the Hockey Club Fairbanks, but it was too clean and we were sucked in tight. Reinheller from the neutral zone shovels that up to Proudfoot, under Proudfoot's stick. Novas get that one into the neutral zone. Bobbled by Malone, but then picked up. Malone to Proudfoot. Proudfoot sends that into the far side boards after getting some pressure. Murray was there, but the Novas will just send that one all the way down. And there's no icing because they're on the penalty kill. Reinheller picks it up, gets it over to Summer Murray. Summer Murray receives that pass, doubles back, fires it in, and there's a tip by Reinheller. Puck sent all the way back down by the Novas. And Malone will pick that up. Malone to Summer Murray muscled off the puck. Capel's there to help. Almost kept in by Conley, but she didn't see that Capel hadn't made it back onside. Got to talk there, ladies. Capel, Conley, and Lenzo will line up. 41 seconds left in this power play. Not a lot of opportunities yet for HCF. Pello bats that one in, and she's going to dump and chase. Capel with that pressure up along those boards, and Pello's there up front. Pello gets it in front, and nobody's there. That's fired all the way down by the Novas. 20 seconds left in this power play for Fairbanks. Gertson over to Conley. Gertson will now pick that up, gaining some speed through that neutral zone. She takes it in, fires that shot, and it's off the goaltender, and the goaltender will glove that one down. Good opportunity by Liv Gertson there. The Novas are now full strength, so we've got 5 aside. Capel, Lenzo, and Conley will remain out there. Now Malone and Reinheller will join them. Got one by Capel, but Novas quickly picked that up. Fired in by the Novas. Up to the side of the net. And picked up now by Reinheller. Reinheller will hold on to that puck. She gains that zone. Reinheller fires that shot in front, gets it to Capel. Capel, a little handcuff there, wasn't able to get a good handle on it. It comes out to Malone. Malone will fire that shot, not on net. Goes wide. Novas banking off the boards. Lenzo is there to keep it in. Then Conley, and then Capel will send it in for herself. That comes around to Conley. Conley battling on those boards. Sends that one back down low below the goal line. Pressure by Hockey Club Fairbanks, and Malone was able to get a stick on it, but the Novas were able to keep that one out, and we're going to have an icing. That next group coming out, Macus, Paul, and Austin. Reinheller and Malone will remain on the ice for defense. Austin lines up, and it's won by the Novas. Sticked away by Reinheller, kept it from entering her zone. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Malone sends that one over to nobody. Reinheller will now get that one up to Paul. Paul fires that one, but stopped at the blue line by the Novas. Reinheller picks that up. She fires that one down deep. Macus is going to apply that pressure. Banked off the boards, and Malone will keep that one in for a moment. And then Novas come out with the puck. They lose possession of it at the blue line. Puck is bouncing around. That one comes out to Paul. Puck goes down deep. Malone will pick it up. Doubles back. Gets that one up to Paul. Paul will get a stick on it. And that one comes out now. Austin tries and floats that one through, but doesn't get much on it. Reinheller now will pick it up below her goal line. She fires that one up high over Macus. Puck is fired off, and nobody in the shooting lane. That was a dangerous look. Nova's off the wall. Fire that shot, but it's off Reinheller's skate. Macus will pick this one up in front of us. She's going to go in all alone. She fires that one in. She applies that pressure. First one there. Puck now comes out to Gertson. Gertson fires that one back down. And the line of Summer, Sammy, and Proudfoot are out there. Proudfoot with that pressure, but Novas will turn and make that move into the neutral zone. Summer in front of us. The puck gets sent past her. Gertson is right there to pick that puck up, but Novas applying that pressure, want to get that one in front, and that's batted away by Pello. Comes out from to the blue line. 5:38 remains. Good pressure by the Novas now. Sammy Murray comes down low for some support. She's tripped up. They're not going to call that one. Proudfoot gets that one out to Sammy Murray, but that's fired right back in. Pello without a stick. And that goes off of Pello's stick that was sitting there, and it comes in front. Pello goes down. Battling there at the boards. We just need to free that puck at this point in time. Pello was able to regain her stick, so now we're not down a man. Sammy Murray applying the pressure in the neutral zone, keeps the puck out for the moment. That one now comes out, and Sammy gets that one up to Summer, but passes behind her. Proudfoot applying that pressure now. 4:30 left in this period. Sammy Murray with that poke gets that puck away. Summer will send that one back down. Some pandemonium in front of our net there for a moment, which was kind of scary. That one picked up now by Summer Murray. Pressure from Malone. Proudfoot gets a stick on it. Reinheller now with that pass to Murray. Murray loses the puck. That one goes out into the neutral zone and then picked back up by the Novas, but they'll send that one over to Conley now. Conley to Summer Murray. Summer Murray fires that shot off of the goaltender's leg pad. Novas will now gain that possession. Conley pokes that away. Malone now sends that one in for herself. She's going to chase after that. Somebody needs to come and help where Malone was, and Conley does squeeze over. Novas fire that shot into Thompson, and easy save by Thompson. 3:13 left in the first period, still scoreless. Conley, Capel, and Linzo with Pello and Gertson. Face-off won by the Novas. They'll get that one out to the point. Pressure by Capel and Conley. Conley will fire that one through to Linzo. Linzo was going in all alone. Pello comes in. Pello now picks that up. Pello turns in, fires that shot, and that goes high and into the netting. Good opportunity for Pello there. She waited for Linzo to come back on and was still able to get a quality shot off. Austin, Mackus, and Paul will line up for that forward pair. Pello fans on it, but keeps it in. That's fired around down low for the Novas. Novas will then send that one back around. And Pello is there, keeping the zone. Paul sends that one down low. Mackus was there, gets a stick on it, comes out to Gertson. Gertson fires that shot, and Austin was there. That one now comes out again, and Novas will just send that one down and be okay with an icing. Same group will stay out there with Mackus, Austin, and Paul. We're going to have Reinheller and Malone join us on defense. Austin takes that faceoff. It's won by the Novas. Paul will fire that one back down, but it's stopped by the Novas. They'll fire that one back around near side corner. Mackus will go, applies that pressure. Malone bats that one back in. Austin from below the goal line sends that one back over to Paul, but Mackus is there. Mackus sends that one up front to Paul. Paul and her feet tied up. Nova's coming through, but that's poked away by Malone. Malone We'll send that to Paul. Paul fires that shot, but goes off of a stick in front of her. Paul again comes together with Austin. Austin sends that one back to Reinhauer. Reinhauer over to Malone. Puck movement. That's fired shot by Malone. Sticked aside by the goaltender. Paul and Austin come together. And the puck squirts out, and the Novas will pick that up. Malone pinches in. Kept in by Reinhauer. Reinhauer was helping out. Puck comes over into the feet of the Novas. Malone, wrecking crew over here. Malone fires that shot off the goaltender's leg pad. Gets that one out to Summer Murray. Summer to Sammy. Sammy with the move. Gets it. Proudfoot. Gets tied up. There was a good opportunity from Sammy to Proudfoot on that backside. 46 seconds remains in this period. Puck squirts by Reinhauer. Reinhauer with some pressure on her. Dangerous pass by Reinhauer. That one comes out. 35 seconds remains. That fired around to Proudfoot, but she overskates it. Sammy Murray to Summer Murray. Summer Murray with some speed coming through with 22 seconds left. Puts the brakes on. Puts it in front. And Sammy was right there. And the net is off the moorings again. Good opportunity as Summer Murray hit Sammy. Sammy hit Proudfoot, but Proudfoot wasn't able to get a quality shot off. Good defense by the Novas there. 17.1 seconds left in this first period, and the score is still 0-0. Capel, Lenzo, and Conley. Novas will win that one. They fire that one off the back of their net. And kept in by Lenzo. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. We got 4 seconds left. Poked away by Gertzen. Good stick by Gertzen. And we're going to end the first period in a 0-0 contest. Going back and forth. Good opportunities for both teams here. I think the quality opportunities for Hockey Club Fairbanks are probably higher than the Novas at this point in time, but all it takes is that one shot and that tip, and could go either way. It's going well. It's a little cold over here.
Last time when I wore the tennis shoes, I ended up all the way up through my leg.
Coach Rhino having a conversation with the ladies, probably just telling them to keep the pressure up. Maybe clean up some of the passing, maybe a little bit quicker passing, but beyond that, I think they're playing a pretty solid game thus far. They're getting the opportunities. They're moving the puck when they can. You can tell they're wanting this one. I think I should probably have a thermometer on the screen for everybody so you know what we're dealing with right now, because it is not warm in this rink. All right, 20 minutes on the clock, period number 2. It's like our starting line for period number 2. We're going to start with Gertzen and Pello on the backside with Capel, Conley, and Lenzo. Capel will line up for that faceoff. And that one won back by Hockey Club Fairbanks, but then missed pass. The Novas will pick it up. Good puck movement here by the Novas as they make their way through the neutral zone. And that comes out to the high point, or the point rather. And that shot in front and stopped by Thompson. Going to line up to the glove side of Rhea Thompson here. Capel, that one's won back by Hockey Club Fairbanks. Pella will send that one around. Capel will pick it up. She'll try getting that one out, but stopped at the blue line by the Novas. Gertson now from below her goal line. Fires that right into a Novas skate. Novas will send that one down low. Gertson will be there. She gets a stick on it, gets it to Lenzo. Lenzo fires that into the neutral zone. Conley was there with that pressure. Novas will gain that possession here at the blue line in front of us. They'll bat that one in, but that's picked up and set to Lenzo. Lenzo tries sending that to Capel. Would have liked to have seen her just send that one in, go for that line change. Puck comes out and picked up by Gertson. Gertson will fire that one back down in, and we're going to have an icing. 18:42 in the second period, and the score is still 0-0. That next line of Austin, Paul, and Mackes will come out with Ryan Heller and Malone. Austin will line up for that faceoff. Won by Austin over to Paul. I'm sorry, Malone. Malone tries hitting Mackes. Mackes at those near side boards. Chips that one out, and Austin's going to turn on the afterburner. She's going to put some speed on. She's kept off the puck, but Mackes was there to help. Nova's take that one through the neutral zone now, but knifed away by Reinheller. Near side boards here. Paul and Austin come together with Reinheller. The puck comes out to the blue line, but that goes off of a couple of players in front. Nova's played that one out to the blue line. That one goes off of a couple players and stopped. Didn't make it to the goal. Thompson was out of position there. Puck squeezes through the crease. Mackes will get there, and she sends that out to the blue line off of a glove of Austin. Malone will now double back behind her net. Picks that up and loses it in her feet for a moment, and then she sends that one to the neutral zone. Puck fired back in, and the Novas were going for a line change, so a little reprieve for Hockey Club Fairbanks. Reinheller through the neutral zone, muscled off that puck and then goes down. Novas through the neutral zone. We'll fire that one on to goaltender, and Thompson will just cover that one up and get that stoppage of play. 17:07 left in this second period. Score is still 0-0. Summer and Sammy Murray, along with Debbie Proudfoot, Gertson, and Pello will line up. That one cleanly back by Sammy. Sammy will bank that one off the near side boards and tries getting that one up to Summer. Novas from their zone send that one up to neutral zone, and Gertson's there. Gertson will shovel that one over to Murray. Murray to Summer Murray. Novas will pick that one up far side boards. Summer Murray will now pick it up. Makes that move through, fires that shot, and it's into the glove of the goaltender. I'd like to see her keep that one probably about ankle high there. Our goaltender get it right over the pads. It's a tough position for the goaltender to make that save. That same crew will stay out there. Won by the Novas. Novas from below their goal line. Work that one to the near side boards. That'll come out. Pello's there. She was able to knock the stick out of the hand of her opponent. Novus through the neutral zone. Pressure applied by Murray and Proudfoot. Puck makes it its way into, and there's a shoving there. Proudfoot keeps that pressure on. Comes over near side to Pello. Pello will backhand that one in. Sammy tries sending that over to Summer. Nova's maintaining possession of that puck into the neutral zone. Sammy was able to get that to Pello. Pello to Murray. Summer Murray. Murray with some moves leaves that one for Pello. Pello fires that shot, but there was a stick in the way. That next group, Conley and Capel and Linzo will come out. Pello gets that one near side boards. Conley with a stick, but that almost goes off of the stick of Pello in front. Would have been a dangerous one. Novus from the blue line, fire that shot, and it's covered by Thompson. 14:51 left in this second period, still scoreless. Malone and Reinheller will now be the D pair. That one won by Capel. Reinheller sends that one out to the blue line, but fired back in by the Novas. Puck comes in front and picked up by Skylar Capel. Puck just ping-ponging around at this blue line. Capel will now get there. Sends that one into the neutral zone, and Linzo will apply that pressure. Fired all the way back down in. Got a touch up here. Nova's had that possession through the neutral zone. Picked up now by Skylar Capel in front of us. Skylar sends that one over, and it's behind Linzo. Nova's now through the neutral zone. They'll fire that one down around the backside of that net, and it'll come all the way around. Comes out to Capel rather. And that fired shot kept aside by Thompson. Now Conley will pick it up. Conley banks that one off the near side boards. Capel now picks it up and picked up by Linzo, and Linzo will fire that one, and they're going to wave the icing off. 13:28 left in this second period. Novas through the neutral zone, but that's stopped at the blue line by Reinheller. Austin will chip that one up. Conley there with some pressure. Comes out to neutral zone. Austin picks it up. Tries sending that one down to Conley, and she'll chase after her own dump in. Puck comes out to the blue line. Reinheller's there, and there's a opportunity for Austin and Paul. Gertson will now keep that one in. Puck comes near side. Reinheller will pick it up. Makes that move. Reinheller from behind the net sends it in front. Nobody's there. Kept out in by Paul. Sent far side. Mackus will give some chase. Puck comes out to the blue line. Gertson's right there. But picked up by the Novas. Austin will now fire that one back in. Goes off of the referee. So it does not make it in. Closed in on the Novas player. And Paul sent that pass to Sammy Murray, but it was a little too hot to handle. Sammy Murray battling. That fired back in, and that will go all the way back down for an icing. That next line of Murray, and Proudfoot will come out with Pello and Gertson. .11:50 left in this second period, still scoreless. Novas will win that draw. Pello from the point fires that shot, but not on net. That was a good opportunity by Evie Pello, but wasn't able to put that one on the net. Sammy Murray will line up for that faceoff again. Won by Murray, and Pello fans on it. But she fires that shot, and it's off of Murray in front of the puck, off of the goaltenders. Took a weird bounce there where it came up off of the goaltender's helmet, and she didn't see it. That was an opportunity missed by Hockey Club Fairbanks. Sammy Murray wins that one cleanly. Over to Gertson. Gertson fires that one back down. She wasn't able to get a handle on it. That one comes out to Gertson again. Gertson will backhand that in, and that's a good opportunity by Sammy Murray. That comes back out to the point for Pello. Pello will send that one back down to Summer Murray. Summer from below the goal line fires that shot right into the goaltender, and the Novas will send that one out of play. And that faceoff is going to remain here in the offensive zone with 11 minutes and 1 second on the clock. Capel, Conley, and Linzo with Reinheller and Malone. That one won by the Novas. Conley was there, got a stick on it. Novas will send that one down. Reinheller with some pressure on, doubles back, sends that out, and Capel is able to get that back check and pick that puck up. She gets that one down, or out to Linzo rather, and Linzo just bats that one down. Got to have softer touches there, Linzo. Chip that one into the neutral zone. Capel will line up for that faceoff. The glove side of Thompson. Won by Capel. Malone from below her goal line sends that one over to her D partner, Becca Reinheller. Reinheller out to Capel. Capel held up at the blue line, but then sent back in. Pressure by HCF and Conley at the blue line. That one's lost in the skates of the Novas skates and fired back in by Conley. Capel will apply that pressure. That one comes out to the blue, and Malone keeps that in. Good pressure by Malone. Novas will work it out of their zone. And they'll fire that one down around the backside of Thompson. Puck up to Conley. Conley will get a stick on it, but that's going to go the length of the ice for an icing. That next crew will come out with Austin, Mackus, and Paul, Gertson, and Pello. 9:39 left in the second period. Still scoreless, 0-0. Austin will line up for that faceoff. That one won into the referee's skates, so nobody got possession right off the bat. Mackus, with that pressure, gets that one back to Pello. Sorry, that's Gertson. Gertson gets that up to Paul. Paul tied up. Novas have that possession now, but that's stick away by Austin. Puck comes out to that blue line, fired by the Novas. That's high and wide. Gertson keeps that one below the goal line. That one comes up front and hops a couple sticks. Good pressure by Austin. She was able to keep that one out of the shooting lane. Novas will pick that one up, and that's fired off the leg of Pello. Novas with some pressure here, but the Hockey Club Fairbanks girls are keeping them to the outside. Puck comes to Austin. Austin hits Mackis, but handcuffs her with that pass. Mackis will get that one into the neutral zone. Puck comes out to Mackis. Mackis with some moves to the neutral zone with it. Austin will send that one in. The forward pair will go out. Murray and Murray come out. That puck along that far side boards. Gertson rather, trying to fire that one through. That one comes out to Paul. Paul and Murray, Summer Murray, come together for some pressure. Gertson keeps that one out. Sent out of the zone by Pello Proudfoot rather, up to Summer Murray. Summer Murray using that body well. Loses the puck in skates. Proudfoot was there for some assistance, but Novas will pick that one up. And Novas send that into their own bench. 7:19 left in the second period. That face off outside the defensive zone of Fairbanks. Won by the Novas. They'll fire that one down and around. Malone will be the first one there for Fairbanks. I'm not sure what they're calling here. Oh, looks like the Novas will sit for 2 for a slashing. So we're going to go on the power play here with 7:09 in the second period. So opportunity here for Fairbanks if they can put one in the back of the net. So we've got Summer, Sammy, Murray, Proudfoot, Reinheller, and Malone to start this power play. One back, but Summer, that's sent back in by Malone, comes back out to the point. Malone fires that shot. That one fired all the way around. Reinheller will be there. Reinheller sends that one down low to Summer Murray will pick it up. Summer Murray doubles back, hits Reinheller. Reinheller to Sammy Murray. Sammy Murray up front, but nobody's there. Summer Murray doesn't look for that pass, or she looks for that pass rather, but not where she was going with it. Sammy to Summer. Summer fires that shot. It's wide. Comes back out to Reinheller. Reinheller fire that one on. That one's kicked aside by the goaltender. Summer to Reinheller. Reinheller fires that shot. Another wide shot. We need to start hitting the net, maybe. Reinheller has that one knifed away. And an opportunity for the Novas. And they're good back check by Malone. As she was able to keep that one through. I don't know about that one. Lenzo entered that zone a little too quick, but I have a feeling that if that were not the case, then we would have had a 5-on-3 power play. Capel, Conley, and Lenzo with Pello and Gertson. Pello jumps the line, gains the zone. That one comes out to Gertson. Gertson fires that shot, and that's off the back of the glass. And the Novas will send that one all the way down. No ice as they're killing the penalty here. Pello will shovel that one over to Gertson. Gertson to nobody in the middle. Conley will now pick that one up. Lose that. And that will be fired in by Lenzo. Puck comes out to Pello. Pello fires that shot. On net, Linzo is there, and so is Conley. The Novas are now full strength. 5:05 left in the second period. Game still 0-0. Macus, Paul, and Austin will go out with Reinheller and Malone. Austin wins that one back to Reinheller. Reinheller sends that one back over to the boards. The puck will go all the way down, but the icing is waved off. Reinheller puts the brakes on, gets that one to the near side boards, comes out to Austin. Austin to Macus. Macus bobbles that puck, loses it in the neutral zone. Austin makes that move, gets it over to Reinheller. Reinheller sends that one to Macus. That pass is behind her. Austin gets a stick on it. Malone will be the first one there. She doubles back, gets that one to Austin. Austin just shovels that one into the neutral zone. Nova's, oh my goodness. I don't know, was it off? Was she off? 4:10 left in this second period. Offside called on Hockey Club Fairbanks. Summer and Sammy Murray will go out with Proudfoot and Reinheller and Malone. That one won by Sammy Murray. Reinheller will send that one in, but doesn't get enough on it to send it all the way through. Novas will send that one down. Reinheller will try and hit Summer Murray. Summer Murray goes in, gets to that puck first, gets that over to Proudfoot. Proudfoot battling in the near side boards. Comes to Summer Murray in front from Proudfoot, but good defense by the Novas. Sammy Murray to Summer Murray. Summer Murray loses the handle of that puck, but she regains that. Sends that one down low. Reinheller's there to keep it from leaving the zone. Puck kind of ping-ponging around now. Novas through the zone. Gain that possession, but Reinheller sticks that one into the boards. Sammy Murray will get that one up to Summer Murray. Summer Murray sends that one down, and we're not going to have an icing as the puck hits some snow in front. Somebody needs to pressure that puck. Quit watching it. Comes up to Capel. Capel with an opportunity. Capel in all alone. She fires that shot right into the goaltender. Good stop by the goaltender as Capel had a quality opportunity with 2:38 left in the second period. Good opportunity by Skylar Capel. She's going to want that one back. Capel, Conley, and Linzo with Pello and Gertson. Puck goes in the back of the net, and they blow the whistle finally. 2:27 left. We're still scoreless in this second period. One into again, the referee standing there and losing it in the referee's skates. Pello from point fires that shot, but doesn't get anything on it. Capel will now pick that one up, tries hitting Conley. Pello from the point was able to keep that in. Picked up now by Conley. Conley will send that back to Pello. Pello fires that one in. Capel right there, but she's tied up in front. Novas will now regain that possession, and they're going to come back through the neutral zone, but stood up by Malone. Conley will send that one over to Pello. Pello stops and gets that to Capel. Capel gets that one out to the neutral zone. Minute 40 left in this second period. the Novas send that backside. Skylar Capel with a heck of a back check here. And that puck sent all the way down, and instead of trying to hit the player streaking in, we're just going to ice the puck. Got to pick the head up, ladies. Minute 22 left in this second period. Austin, Paul, and Mackus with Reinheller and Malone. That one won by Austin, but then batted right into a rebound opportunity for the Novas. Puck sent into the neutral zone. Mackus and Austin are giving that pressure. Puck comes out to Malone. 1 minute left in this period. Paul is right there. Austin now keeps that one in. Austin with that pressure. Austin and Malone now will pick that one up. Malone puts the brakes on, hits Mackus. Mackus tries hitting Paul. Austin was right there, picked it up. Austin gets that into the neutral zone, over to Mackus. Mackus with that pressure, gets it up front to Paul. Puck is loose, 24 seconds left. Novas fire that one opposite side, and they're going to get a rush here. And kept aside, and right there, Thompson was able to keep that one out. She tracked that puck the entire time. Good opportunity by the Novas. 9.8 seconds left in this period, as the Novas had a good rush there, and the goaltender, Rhea Thompson, pulls out some heroics there. Murray, and Proudfoot will line up, and that one's won by Sammy Murray. Pella will take that one. She'll eat it into the boards, eat up that time. And we're going to end the second period with a 0-0 score. Good opportunities on both sides for both the Novas and Fairbanks. The ice is going to get resurfaced here, so we're going to have about a 10-15 minute break, and we'll be back for that third period of action. If third period's anything like the first two periods, we're going to have some back and forth here, so we'll be back here in about 10-15 minutes. All right, we've got 20 minutes on the clock here. Period number 3 getting ready to start. It is 0-0 going into the third. Opportunities on both ends. It's going to be a good final period of play between these two teams. Pretty evenly matched. The girls, 16U girls, are playing well against these 18-year-old or 18U teams this weekend. Pretty happy with the overall play throughout the weekend thus far. All of their games have been close, regardless of if they're on the winning side, the losing side, or the tie. They've all been within one goal. So good hockey this weekend for these 16U girls. All right, so now we're gonna get this party started. We're starting that party with Murray, Proudfoot, Reinheller, and Malone. And that puck is dropped, and the Novas win that opening faceoff for the third period. Novas gain that zone in front of us. They fire that one down and around. Reinheller will be the first one there. She sends that one back around to Proudfoot. Proudfoot picks it up off the wall there, sends that one to Sammy Murray. Summer Murray then cuts in, tries to pick that puck up at the blue line, but wasn't able to get a stick on it. Proudfoot with that pressure. Sammy Murray will now fire that one back in. Girls will touch up, and the Novas gain that possession in their zone. Send that to the far side boards. Murray was able to get a stick on it. Reinheller comes up and helps, and Summer Murray picks it up and sends that one up to Proudfoot. Proudfoot from the neutral zone will try and send that one in, but she sends it into the bench of the Novas. That next group will come out. You've got Capel, Conley, and Linzo with Pello and Gertson. Face-off will be on the outside of the Nova zone. Capel lines up. She wins that one cleanly. Back to Gertson. Gertson fires that one up to Linzo. Linzo sends that one down, but stopped by the Novas. Puck goes down onto the stick of Thompson. She'll just stop the play. 18:51 in this third period. Face off to the glove side of Thompson, won by the Novas. Novas from the blue line will send that one to the backside and knifed away by Pello. Picked up by Capel. Sent out to Conley. Conley was able to lift the stick and get that one to go to the neutral zone. Puck comes into the defensive zone, rather. Gertson will get there. She banks that one up into the neutral zone. Novas will send that one through the neutral zone. They'll send that one all the way down and picked up by Pello. Puck was left there. She overskated it, but then Capel comes in with some support. Capel banks that one off for Conley. Conley puts the brakes on. Conley fires that one far side, but nobody was there. Novas now pick that one up. They send that puck down. And opportunity for the Novas, but fired wide. Paul up against the boards now. Capel comes in with some support. Capel gets that one back to Malone. Malone from behind her net sends that one to Reinheller. Reinheller puts the brakes on. She puts that one out to Paul, and then Linzo was there applying that pressure. Now Paul helping out with that pressure. Paul with that long stick barely misses that one. Austin now comes in for some support. Novas through the neutral zone. Gain the offensive zone. That comes up to Mackus. Mackus out to the blue line. Paul now stood up. Novas will fire that one all the way down and around. Reinhauer will be the first one there. Puck comes up front, and puck is loose. Mackes will pick that up. Mackes has that one knifed away. She sends that one in the neutral zone. Paul right here with Mackes in front of us. And the Novas will send that one down, and the puck will be iced. 16:37 left in this third period. That next unit will come out with Sammy and Summer Murray and Abby Proudfoot, Gertson and Pella. Sammy Murray lines up for that faceoff. That one's won by the Novas. Puck goes near side to Murray, but that jumps her stick. Murray was able to keep that one back in. Summer Murray pickpockets the Novas player. She loses her edge, and then Pello misses that one. Gertson gets that one up to Sammy Murray. Sammy Murray over to Proudfoot, but into her feet. Novas from behind their net. Fan on the pass, but it worked out for her. Sammy Murray was able to keep that one in, but misses that pass to Summer Murray. Summer now picks that one up in the neutral zone. Summer, with a move, uses Proudfoot as a... Comes back out to Proudfoot. Stood up by Gertson. Sammy Murray now picks that up. She leaves that one for Pello, but the pass was a little hot. Summer Murray now will pick that up. Summer sends that one down to Proudfoot. Proudfoot is waiting for that pass to come through. Novas will gain that possession, get that one down into the defensive zone of Hockey Club Fairbanks. Reinhauer will send that one all the way down to Proudfoot. Proudfoot gets that one out to Capel. That's fired all the way back around. 15 minutes left in this third period. Reinhauer will pick that up below the goal line. She makes that move, gets it to Capel. Picked up by Malone. Malone will get that out to Conley. Conley doubles back. She's hampered by the Novas, but that's back in. And Conley is down. Conley is laboring, coming over to the bench here. Comes up to Reinhauer. Reinhauer to Capel. Capel to Paul. Capel in with that shot, and that's high and wide. That one comes back out in front, and the puck is loose. Puck is loose. Good opportunity by Fairbanks with 14:07 left in this third period. Paul Lenzo and Capel out there with Malone and Reinhauer. One back to Reinhauer. Reinhauer fires that shot and it's off of booting somebody in front. Novas picked that up below their goal line. That comes out to Lenzo. Lenzo fires that shot across. Comes out to the blue line to Reinhauer. Reinhauer will bring that one back around. Capel with some pressure. Comes out to the blue line and kept in by they're going to call offside here. I don't think they gave Addison an opportunity to touch up there. 13:40 left in this third period. Austin, Paul, and Mackes with Pello and Gertson. Austin lines up. That one back. Gertson to Mackes. Mackes fires that one in. Picked up by Austin. Austin to Mackes. Mackes fires that shot. It's off the backside. Gertson was able to keep that one to the side and just kept that one tied up enough so that Rhea didn't have to work very hard on that save. Good opportunity on the offensive side Austin to Macus. Macus with that shot, and I don't know if that went off the side of the net there or what happened, but good opportunity for Hockey Club Fairbanks. That one won by Fairbanks. Comes out to that slot, but puck is loose. Mathis is there. Gets that one out to the point, and kicked away by Pello twice. Paul gets that one out into the neutral zone. Macus applying that pressure here on your side. That jumps the stick of the Novas. That one's sent all the way down, and Macus is going to try and win that race. And puck is going to go all the way for an icing. 12:45 left in this third period. Still scoreless. Austin, Paul, and Macus will remain out there with Reinheller and Malone. That one won by HCF, but then Novas picked that up. Reinheller ties that stick up in front. Paul tries hitting Macus again. Ice is going to be waved off. That comes out to the point, and Malone will now pick that up. Malone off the boards to Austin. That one comes out to the point and kept in by Reinheller. Paul. That puck now comes back to Malone. Malone banks that one off as puck comes in, picked up by Reinheller. Reinheller to looks for Murray, but that one goes down low. Reinheller doubles back. Makes that move, gets that around, sends that up to Murray. Murray loses her edge. Reinheller's there to pick that puck up. Reinheller staying down low. Malone there. And that one's missed by multiple. Goes over far side to Proudfoot. Proudfoot will fire that one in. Murray gets that puck out to Murray to Proudfoot. Proudfoot fans on that shot. Novas send that to nobody. Picked up by Proudfoot. Proudfoot will fire that off. Malone, 11 minutes left in this third period. Hits Murray, but that jumps over her stick. Nova's trying to play pitch and catch here, and picked up by Murray from behind the net. Murray, Summer Murray, puts the brakes on, looking for Pello. Pello from the point. Pello fires that shot. Novas make that move. They've got an odd man opportunity here. That one fired and kept aside by Thompson. Puck comes out and kept out by Sammy Murray. Sammy Murray will send that one to the boards to Proudfoot. Then sent right back down by the Novas. Pello from behind her net puts the brakes on. Hits Sammy Murray, but he waited. Gertson will now send that one out to Lenzo. Lenzo, in all alone. Lenzo will fire that one down below the goal line. Paul there. That one now comes out to Capel. Capel makes that move. Keeps it on her stick. Fires that shot off the side of the net. Lenzo now. Sorry, Paul missed that one. That comes out to Reinhardt. Reinhardt fires that one down, and that's loose in front. Paul hits the man in front. Capel in the puck was loose. Gertson now moves in, fires that shot. That one's off of Paul to Lenzo. Lenzo fires that shot, and that's kept aside by the goaltender. Good opportunities by the Fairbanks girls here. And puck kept out by Gertson momentarily. And they're going to call Gertson. She played the puck there. Gertson's going to get called for a tripping penalty here. So the Novas are going to go on that power play, first one of the game for them. 9:15 left in this third period. Austin, Mackus, Malone, and Reinheller will be out there for this penalty kill to begin. That one fired across the face of the goal. Reinheller will get there. That one off of the skate of Malone, and Thompson was able to cover that one up. Austin will take that face off again after 3 seconds expired. That one comes out to Reinheller. Reinheller will send that one down to the blue line, and that makes it out into the neutral zone. Mackus is going to apply that pressure in that neutral zone. Austin now, beating that time up in the Novas, will gain that possession. That goes off of a stick in front. Mackus gets that one back out. Reinheller now applying that pressure. That one goes down low. Comes up front. Puck is free, and that's covered up by Thompson. Minute 25 left in this penalty kill for Fairbanks. 8:40 left in this third period. Capel, Summer Murray, Sammy Murray with Pello out there now. Pressure by Novas on this power play. That one goes out to the point. And off of the skate of Summer Murray wasn't able to clear the zone. Pello gets that one back to Summer. Pello now in the boards gets that one up to Summer Murray. That one's going to make it out into the neutral zone. Summer and Sammy applying that pressure. Summer now comes in. She gets taken down. No call. Are you kidding me with that one? Summer Murray gets that one back out to Sammy Murray. Sammy will play that one back to Capel. Capel into the skates of Sammy. Pello will now shovel that one down in. Pello's going to give that chase. That one now comes out near side boards to Summer. But then the Novas will regain that possession. Capel's back here. And they take a shot, but that's kept aside by Thompson. 20 seconds left in this power play for the Novas. And that one's sent all the way down by Capel. Summer Murray remains on the ice. She gets a stick on it. Walked out by Sammy Murray, and we're not going to have a call there either. Reinheller was able to stick lift at the blue line, keep that puck out. Now we're full strength. That one goes into the feet right in front of the bench. Puck goes back to Malone. Malone will pick it up. Malone looks for Mackus. Mackus to Paul, but that hops a stick. And we're going to have an icing. 6:43 left in this game. And still tied 0-0. Paul, Mackus, and Austin with Reinheller and Malone. Austin will line up for that faceoff. And that's won by Fairbanks. And off of the... they've got it. There we go. Austin will line up for that faceoff. One back by Austin. Beaten into the boards. Now picked up by Reinheller. Reinheller tries hitting Mackus, but pass is a little tough. Paul on those far side boards held off that puck. Malone now up to Mackus. That fired on net, and Malone will keep that one to the side. Paul hits Mackus, but that's a little behind her. Malone again plays that one off the board, but it's picked up by the Novas. Malone hooked a bit. Austin now was able to keep that one in. Austin through the neutral zone, puts the brakes on, fires that shot, and that's off the pad of the goaltender. Marcus now fires that one up front, but that's kept aside. Pello. Fans on that pass to Gertson. Gertson will just fire that one back over to Paul. Paul fires that one in on net, and they'll go for a line change. Puck comes out of the blue line. Gertson will keep that one in. Fired all the way around, and Novas poked that one through. Gertson comes over for some support. Summer Murray with that pressure. Troutfoot tries hitting Capel. Novas regain that possession and gain the zone. Gertson tries getting that one through, but wasn't able to do it. And puck goes out of play. Still 0-0. 4 minutes and 48 seconds remains in this game. Capel, Murray, and Proudfoot, it looks like. That one comes out to Gertson. Gertson gets a stick on it. She bats that one through with a hand. Murray fans on it. Sends that one back down around to Pello. Pello tries to get that one out. Comes off of Murray's stick to Capel. Capel gets that into the neutral zone. Fired in by the Novas. Pello fires that one back over to Gertson. Gertson off Gertson's stick up to Murray. Murray to Capel. Back to Murray. And Novas make that move, but picked up by Murray, Summer Murray. She's gaining that speed. Murray through the zone, makes that move. One more move, fires that shot, and stopped by the goaltender. Good opportunity by Summer Murray there. Would have liked to have maybe seen that that pass, that backside with Capel. Sammy Murray, Mackus, Linzo, Malone, and Reinheller. Coaches are mixing up the lines here. I think Conley is still not 100%. Picked up by Malone. That one comes out to Reinheller. 3:30 remains. Reinheller loses the possession. That one now comes back out to Malone. Malone up to Mackus. Mackus hits Sammy Murray. Comes out to the point for Malone. Malone will stand up her man, but Mackus is going to come back with the back check, and she puts that puck up. Gets that one out to the neutral zone. Novas fire that one far side, but picked up by Reinheller. Reinheller fans on it. Back to Malone. Malone to Mackus. Mackus tries making a move to the blue line, then she fires that one all the way down on net. Puck comes out to Sammy Murray. Sammy gets that one to the side boards. Comes out to Reinheller. Reinheller fire that shot. It's on off the side of the net. Near side. Sammy Murray and Mackus come together. Puck sent through to the Novas. She's got some speed. She fires that shot, but off the stick of HCF player, so that goes high. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remain in this third period. And shot off to the side. I think they were looking for that slap pass. Austin now picks that up. She's going to get some speed through the zone. Austin sends that one in. And you're not going to call that? Come on! Gertson loses that battle there. Reinheller wins the race. Picked up now by Paul. Paul tries to hit Murray. Murray picks it up. Summer Murray now with that through the zone. She fires that shot, and that's knifed aside by the goaltender. 1 minute, 8 seconds remains in this game. Paul applying that pressure on that far side. Malone now steps up, gets that one up to Summer Murray. Summer Murray will put the brakes on, loses that puck. Malone gets that one out to Pello. Pello up to Paul. Paul fires that one near side corner. Capel will get there. 33 seconds left. That one comes out to Malone. Malone fires that one back in to Murray. Murray makes that move. Another move. That comes out to Pello. Pello fires that shot up front. And Capel is there. 10 seconds left. Capel doubles back. Comes out to Proudfoot. Malone from the point. Fires that shot. And it goes off of a skate in front with 0.5 seconds left. There was an opportunity for Fairbanks where Malone took that shot. Summer Murray was there. Almost was able to get that deflection in. Looks like we are likely headed into OT here. And we are going to go into an overtime period here. First overtime of the weekend for this team. After 3 periods, after 60 minutes of hockey, we have a tie game 0-0. And I think we're going to have a 3-on-3 for the overtime here. Five minutes are on the clock for this 3-on-3 tight game between these two teams. My toes are frozen, so I would like for the girls to put one in the back of the net quick for us. The first 3 out for Hockey Club Fairbanks, it looks like we're going to go with Macus, Sammy Murray, and Evie Pello. Macus, Sammy Murray, and Pello will line up. First 3 on. And won by the Novus, but then Macus will pick that up. Macus goes in. Macus fires that shot. Keeps it off the... Wow, we're not going to call anything, apparently. Macus doubles back, fires that one up front. That one sent all the way back around. Macus will give chase. She wins that race. Tries hitting Pello up top, but Pello will fire that one back in. Macus again gets that one out to Murray. There's an opportunity for for the Novas as they came in 2-on-1. And we've got bodies flying everywhere. That one jumps a stick. And we're going to have an icing. Good opportunity for the Fairbanks girls here. 4 minutes left in this overtime period. You've got Capel, Summer Murray, and Becca Reinhauer out there. Capel wins that one back to Reinhauer. Reinhauer tries hitting Murray. Murray now finds that puck. Fires that shot into the goaltender, and it's free in front. Nova's gained that zone. That shot is high off of the rafters. .334 left in this overtime period. Capel, Reinhauer, and Murray. Murray hooked up. Capel and Murray come together. Murray makes that move, but she's muscled off the puck. She's going to keep that pressure on. Below the goal line, she was able to gain that possession momentarily. She's got a 1v1 now with Reinhauer. That one knifed away. Kept aside. Mackus now gets that to Capel. Capel. Are you kidding me? Call that! Puck is loose. These refs are horrible. Two minutes and 36 seconds left in this game. Austin Gertson and Sammy Murray will go out. Sammy wins that. Gets that out to the blue. And they're going to take that high and wide. Gertson has that puck poked off her stick. Gertson will send that one all the way around out into the neutral zone. Austin's going to apply that pressure. Murray and Austin come together. Murray and Austin helping one another out. That one goes out of play. 3-on-3 and still 2 minutes left. That one back to Malone. Malone over to Austin. Austin makes that move, fires that off the player in front. Murray to Malone. Malone walks it in. Malone tries to get that shot off, but hooked up. That one kept in by Austin. Austin will go for the change. Sent back in by Murray. Malone's there alone. Malone working alone to Capel. Capel fires that shot, and it's off the side of the net. Minute 20 left in this period. And the Novas are going to gain possession through the neutral zone. She's kept off the puck by Capel. Capel. There's an opportunity by the Novas, but they bobbled that one. Murray now picks it up. Summer Murray. Less than a minute left. Murray tries to hit Capel, but that's going to go all the way down, and we're going to have an icing. 49 seconds left. Murray, Mackes, and Pello will go out. Summer Murray lines up for that faceoff. Summer Murray wins that faceoff. And she's taken down. That fired high off the... Mackes gets that out to the point. That's off Mackes' foot. Right into the goaltender. Mackes had an opportunity. Mackes had a good opportunity to end that one, but that was right into the logo of the goaltender. 27 seconds left. Murray will line up. Down to Mackes. Mackes into the corner with Murray. Murray picks that up. Murray fires that shot, and it's high and wide. It's on the net. Mackes goes down behind the net. Murray gets that out to Pello, but that's knifed away. Kept out. And that'll go all the way down, and we're going to go into a shootout here. Back and forth here. Hockey Club Fairbanks had an opportunity there to close this one down, but Mackes wasn't able to get that one through that goaltender. Both goaltenders playing very, very well here this morning. We've got a shootout getting ready to start here for the girls. I think I hurt my hand. Played 4 periods of hockey here, and still knotted up at 0, so we're going to have this one decided in shootout. I think we're going to have the Novas are going to be shooting first here. Not sure what we're conversing about. Maybe they're conversing about the penalties that could have been called, but Novas will shoot first here. Nova shoot first. And that's stopped by Leah Thompson. Captain Pello, Abby Pello, first shot for Fairbanks. Slow and methodical. Fires that shot, and that's off the goaltender stick, and good stop by the goaltender. Novas will have their second shooter here. Thompson kept that one on the side. That rolls off the player's stick, and she doesn't get a quality shot off. Next one up is going to be Summer Murray. And she fires that one, and the goaltender was able to stop that one. Nova's with their third shot here. And Thompson keeps that one aside. Next one up for Hockey Club Fairbanks is going to be Becca Reinhauer, assistant captain. Let's see if she can put this one away. Becca makes that move, turns it in, fires that shot, it's in! Reinhauer puts that one in and puts the, I think it's 3. And we win! Let's go! Reinhauer puts this one away. 1-0 in that shootout win. I'm thinking we're going to probably get Reinhauer on the call here, so I'm going to make my way over and we're going to get Becca. Right behind it. Back to Reinhauer. Got the player of the game for Hockey Club Fairbanks. I'm assuming that Hato is going to give the Becca on this one, but we'll see. Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm getting it. Bianca's already gone. You're with me, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Rhea and Becca. Great game, ladies. Honestly, that was a great game. backstop. You got your shutout, first shutout of the weekend. That was awesome. So, how are you feeling the entire game? Because it felt like, from my perspective, you were completely locked in.
I was locked in for the first 3 periods, and then like the shootout, I got really anxious because I hate shootouts. But once it was going, I was like, oh, I can do this, and I locked back in. So.
Yeah. After that first shot, you were able to lock back in, settled back in, and then Becca. I mean, you came in slow and methodical on that shot. Talk me through that shot.
Well, I don't practice shootouts because they're so scary, but I just took what was given, came in a little bit like at an angle and just saw an empty space and took it.
Yeah.
Bar down.
Yeah, so it was bar down. It was a beautiful shot, and you put that in. TWG, that's something that Coach Bartouche has always talked about. Take what's given, right? So you took what was given, and you guys put this one in the back, or you put it in the back of the net, and ended it. So congratulations, girls. Your next game is what, 4:45, or so 4:45, and going into this next game, kind of ride that high, yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, ladies. Congratulations. Good job. Good job.